Hey everyone, it's Chris from Smithy Fitness, or today, Smithy Finance. So as you might know, and you probably know, I've been in the stock market since January 1984. I've got 75,000 hours at least in the market. If mastery is 10,000, I'm not sure what 75 is, but let's just say I've learned a few things. So I decided I'd put out a few videos, and recently I've had some stocks that I've liked and I've sort of delayed, and by the time I was ready to do the video, the stock had already moved. So I want to talk about this one today because I think it's about to move, and it's worth you having a look into it and making your own decision. Because after all, I'm just a guy on the internet. So I'm going to throw out some ideas that I like, but you got to do your own work. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Quinsam Capital. This is a very small cap stock. Trades on the Canadian over-the-counter markets, QCA.CD. It also trades on the pink sheets in the US, QCAAF.PK, but it's very illiquid. So if you want to buy this stock, make sure you put a limit price on it. It does trade about 120,000 shares a day, average volume. But today, for example, I don't think it traded, or it traded an odd lot or something. So generally speaking, though, there's some liquidity there, but don't go crazy on it. Anyway, so right now the price is 15.5 cents. The net asset value is 34.1 cents. So it's trading at about a 55% discount to net asset value. Not only that, it pays a dividend. Now the dividend is half a penny a year, but when your stock's only 15.5 cents, it's a 3.2% yield. Now they've been paying that small divvy for years, and I anticipate they'll continue to spend it for years. This is not a distressed company, even though it trades at 15.5 cents. It's not your quote penny speculation. There's lots of assets behind it, as you can see with a net asset value at 34.1 cents. So what they are, they're a merchant bank, and basically that means that they're a holding company. They own some public companies, they own some private companies, they also do some lending and do some convertible debentures. So they have income coming in from these sources. Their main, advantage over just you or me investing in public companies is they get to buy these companies when they're private, maybe a year, maybe 2 years before they go public. And there's a big lift from an early financing to going public, and that's the idea, is that you do the private financing at say $1 a share. 2 years later, the company goes public at $3 a share, and not only are you getting it at $1 a share, but you're also getting a warrant, maybe a half warrant, to buy another share at say $1.50. So there's tremendous opportunity for wins when the companies graduate onto the exchanges. So they basically focus on growth and value. They're looking at companies that have an edge, that are small but growing and have a real opportunity to flourish in the next few years. So what we're looking at is a company with a $16 million market cap, but it's worth about $35 million if you look at the net asset value. Of that $35 million, $10 million are publicly traded companies, and 25 million, roughly, this is rough, are private companies or convertible debentures that they hold or loans that they have outstanding. Got a really low cost structure. I don't even know if they have an office. Roger Dent is the CEO, works from home. He's very experienced. He's been a small cap manager for about 30 years. Great reputation. I know he won Small Cap Manager of the Year 1 year for all the small cap funds in Canada, and there are a lot of them. So I really have a lot of faith in him. He's not flashy, okay? So there's not a lot of promotion with this stock, with this company, but every once in a while, one of their private companies goes public, and there's a really nice lift, and that's what we're really after here. While you wait, you collect your 3.2% dividend. Now the next thing that's interesting is they've been buying back a lot of shares because they are trading at such a big discount. There's an issuer bid, which means Quinsam itself is buying back shares, and in fact, since 2018, they've bought back almost 20 million shares. Recently in September, they bought 2.6 million shares at about 18 cents. So, as I said, right now it's at 15.5. Roger Dent has also been buying shares. Again, he's the CEO. This past September, he bought 1.6 million at 18 cents. So again, we're getting in there at a good price. Now, the stock can be illiquid, so be careful. 16.5, 17 cents. Get a piece if you think this is right for you, and then sit back and see if you can get some more. The only thing on that is I think the issuer buying is going to start up again, maybe in December or maybe even this week. I don't know. Quinsam reported their Q3 numbers on Friday. I think it was Friday. So there's a blackout period before that where there cannot be any issuer or insider buying until the numbers come out. Then they have to wait a couple of days, and then they're free to do some buying. So we may see the issuer in there. I really don't know. Roger Dent. Sorry, QuinsamCapital.com. You can go onto their website. There's not a lot there, but they do have a presentation. Overall, as with any stocks, be careful. Make sure it fits your personality and your goals. This is a little bit speculative. You're not buying, Bell Canada or AT&T or something like that. It's a small company that owns a lot of small companies. But the upside is tremendous. This company once traded at about $1.40, I believe. And in fact, it traded at a premium to its net asset value. So things go in cycles. Right now, this stock is on its ass. I own millions of shares. Okay, I own a lot. I'm going to own it for a long time, although I probably will trade a little bit out if it goes higher because I own so much, and I've been in there supporting the stock along with a few other people. So know that. But I think it's a great one. It's a small one. Get a divvy. Couple of years, it could easily be a 35-cent stock or a 30-cent stock, and that's a really nice win. All right, quick and dirty. Hope you got something out of this. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.